Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. So today I've got my Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus here together with me, and I've just got the Android 11 update, but let me adjust the brightness first. So, as you can see, we are still in 2020. We are in December, as you can see over there, and I've already got the update here for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So the update is only out for those living in Germany. I'm pretty sure that you can also install this update manually from wherever you live. And yeah, so as you can see, the update is called One UI 3. Let me focus this shit first. So the update is based on Android 11, and it is called One UI 3. So there are a few, or not a few, there are a lot of changes over there. So there's a huge listing over here. You can see the visual design overall has been changed. The performance has been improved. There are more customizations or better customizations available now. There are some new enhanced features, the calls and all that, they have been changed. You know, the Samsung keyboard has also got new languages and all that. Yeah, there are more productivity features and all that. So the listing is pretty long though. So yeah, you can pause the video if you want to read the listing here. So I want to read it. So yeah, this phone here came together with One UI 1. So the very first, no, it came with One UI 1.5, and it got updated to One UI 2, and it has also got updated to One UI 2.5, and this here is the second major upgrade for this phone. So this phone here came together with Android 9. It got updated to Android 10, which is, in my opinion, the best Android version which was ever available. And now it has got Android 11, and we are also going to test that one. All right, and I'm not pretty sure, but I think, or as I can remember, Samsung said that all phones released after 2019, they will also get Android 12, or they will get 3 major Android upgrades, and this one here is the second for the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus. So we can also expect Android 11 to arrive on this phone. All right, so I'm going to back up everything I've got on this phone, since an Android upgrade can fuck up everything. So I would definitely recommend you to back up everything you got. So don't forget to back up your contacts, your pictures and all that, or whatever you've got on your phone. You are going to lose everything which is stored offline on your phone. So I mean, you are not forced to do a reset or a factory reset, but it is definitely recommended, since the ROM or the phone can be really, really laggy and buggy if you don't do a reset. Okay, so I'm going to install this update here on this phone, and after that we are going to move on. Alright guys, so this here is how the updating screen looks like. So I'm updating this phone since like 5 minutes or something like that, and you can see we've got the half of the update, or a little bit more than the half. I think that the upgrading process will take like 15 minutes in total, so you also need to wait. I mean, after you get the 100% full, you'll also need to wait until the phone boots up, installs the new apps, all that. So in total, it can take like 15 minutes, I would guess. Yeah, but we're going to see, and this is how the updating screen looks like on Android 11. As you can see, the phone is booting up right now. The installation process is finished, and I mean, you can see it shows up the Samsung logo, and before it showed up this logo here, there was another logo called, I mean, the boot logo, you know, like it said Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus and all that. And this boot logo, it lasted like 1 or 2 minutes, and I thought like the phone won't boot up at all, but it did. So if you are installing this update over OTA, and if you haven't made a factory reset yet, the booting time, it may take a bit longer, I think. I'm not pretty sure, but I mean, the boot logo, it lasted about like 1 or 2 minutes, and it was definitely I mean, it took really, really long, But now, as you can see, it is optimizing these apps over here, so there are a lot of apps. But yeah, the update is almost ready. Alright guys, so on the right I've got the Samsung Galaxy S10, which runs on Android 10, and this here is the Note 10 Plus, where I've installed the One UI 3 update. So this here is the Android 11 update on the Samsung Galaxy Note 10 Plus, and if you ask my first impressions, I can tell you that I really hate this update. There are many things which are buggy, which don't work well, and which worked better on, or which used to work better on Android 10. And there are things which used to work even better on Android 9. So there are a lot of bugs, and they suck a lot. I really hate it. But first of all, let's talk about the general design changes, okay? So this here is the new notification panel. It is blurred just like in One UI version 1.0. Together with One UI version 1.5, they had removed the blur, and now it's here again. I don't know why. This is how the notification panel used to look like in Android 10. The animation when you scroll down the notification, or when you pull down the notification panel, has also been changed, as you can see. Okay, it's hard to see because I've modified the animation speed. But yeah, so this is the way how the notification panel looks like. The clock is in the center again, and you can also see that they have moved these 4 icons to the top. I don't know why they did that. I mean, One UI is built for one-handed usage, and I mean, it doesn't make any sense to move them to the top, but they did it. So here we've got one thing which sucks a lot, and this is this plus icon. I mean, as you can see, I've got 12 toggles over here, and they fit into one page, which is amazing. But together with Android 11, you've got a new toggle, which is just there for adding new toggles. And I don't know why they've added this thing over there. I mean, you can press on there to go to the edit mode, but you can also use this 3-button menu instead to go into the same menu. I mean, there is no reason why. Yeah, it just sucks. Okay, so there's nothing else to say about it. Then the second worst thing in Android 11 is the recent apps panel. It sucks a lot. Okay, so first of all, you can see this is the way how the recent apps panel look like. It looks pretty much the same, as you can see, but the blur is different. You can see I've got a black background, a black wallpaper. Only these piano keys, they are in white, but everything else is black. Okay, and if you go in there, you can see, I mean, what the fuck? It looks like light gray or something like it. It looks really bad. I mean, this one here was a normal dimmed wallpaper, so here there was no blur. But they now they have added some bad blur in here, and they've also added the bad blur in the apps menu here in the app drawer, and it looks really bad. So I think I'm going to switch to this here to avoid this bad blur in the background. I don't know why, but the Google icon looks way worse now as well. Yeah. So let's talk about the recent app switcher. Okay, so this is, or the navigation bar. This is the worst thing in Android 11. So the menu, it looks still the same. So if you go into navigation bar over here, it looks 100% the same. So the Note 10 Plus has got an extra feature, which is called Black Gestures with S Pen. The S10, of course, hasn't got any S Pen. I'm using this mode here, where we have got 3 buttons. There's also the other one available on both, as you can see, but I'm using this one. Okay, so first let's take a look at Android 10. If you have enabled this one here, you can take this one and drag it to the right. If you have opened multiple applications, like, I don't know, like the Play Store or something like that, Wait a second. So if you have got multiple applications, you can use this gesture to go between apps. Okay, and you can also go to the recent app switcher, do this and all that. It works just fine. On Android 11, it doesn't work at all. I mean, you can see this gesture doesn't work, and it doesn't. I mean, this screen doesn't even get smaller. Here, if we do this, the screen does get smaller, and it switches to the recent app switcher after I release my finger. So in this case here, you can see, I mean, it goes to the recent app switcher directly while I am still doing this gesture. So this gesture is not available anymore. It does still work on this mode here for some reason, I don't know why, but here, as you can see, it does still work. So if we go into, I don't know, if we go in here, you can still do this gesture. This one here does work, but the other one, which I am using, doesn't work anymore, which really sucks. And there's also another thing. So if we go into enhanced features or advanced features, the menu looks a bit different now, but there was something which was called reduce animations. So this one here is in German, but this here is called reduce animations, and they've just removed this feature. So you can see the animations, they look pretty different on these two phones. So on this one here is just a normal fade animation. And here we have got this big animation. You cannot enable the fade animations anymore, so they are gone. I used to use those, and I mean, they looked way better. But now they aren't there anymore, unfortunately. So, I mean, the design overall looks quite okay. It's just the blur in the recents panel, which I really hate. But there are also some animations problems, as you can see here. So overall, I mean, I can say that One UI 3 is really buggy. I mean, if I would know how buggy it is, I would not install it on my phone, to be honest. I would wait until a few more updates get released. Probably they are going to fix these issues. At least I hope so. But yeah, I mean, there is not much to talk about. I'm pretty sure that you have already watched some other videos where they told you about the new features of Android 11. They are all present on this version of One UI 3, but it is buggy. And if you were using these three things here, I mean, they don't work anymore, which is really unfortunate. Yeah, so I'm forced to use this new iPhone style navigation bar now. But yeah, I haven't got anything else to say. I'm not pretty sure if a downgrade is possible. If it is possible, I would really love it if you write me that down in the comment section down below, because I really want to downgrade this phone to Android 10. Yeah, okay, peace out.